Ironically, mtu hawezi ingia ararue. I think this one brings a lot of fairness, na ukishindwa ile unasema alinishinda. Maybe I didn't work well, or I don't have friends in the institution. So I just urge that next time we even make it better, so that we see this institution, because our core mandate is to provide competent and qualified people to the outside world. I think our comrades also needs to be involved in the whole system. We have people who are good in this one. I think pia tunapata to integrate, at least hao wakikuja wa gain some experience, and in their process tukue na wao, at least they know how this happens. Otherwise, thank you, and have a blessed evening, and congratulations to all the candidates who will emerge victorious. To all the who will fail, there is always a next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Can we have next observer, please, if you have something? Where is he? Okay. Do you have something to say on experience that you have had today? Any agent that has something to say? Okay, thank you. So we are going to move on to the next exercise, and this is compilation. We are just waiting. Okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. IBC Chair and your team, my fellow agents, Madam Deputy Principal. Allow me to take this opportunity to thank everybody who is inside here. Mine is just very few. First, I congratulate the administrative for the good work you have done in this process. It is the first time
system so that it doesn't repeat the way it has happened today. All along, or nevertheless, I can say it has moved on successfully, and I really, everyone who cast a vote, we are hoping that so what we are doing is we are printing our results, and then we compile them in our forms. That is SNAPTO 2026 election results form SINAPTO stroke DOT A stroke ELC stroke F3. So we have to print out first from system, and then we shall transfer them to the form I've just mentioned before we can. These forms, these results have to be owned, and therefore we shall expect the agents to sign against their aspirant, then the deputy ATA, a presiding, a returning officer to also sign together with the chair for the results to be announced. So we can start straight away. We have, I would wish we start with the senators. First, we transfer the results, and then from there we move on. Okay, I'm being advised we start from top down. So from our system, who was our system operator? Amanda, a scroll. Somebody scroll, please. Okay. So we have to wait until it reaches the deputy president. We are deputy president. These results are not supposed to be announced outside. So you will allow me to speak without microphone because we are not announcing, we are compiling. So excuse us for that. Let this one remain for the commissioners and the agents and the observers.
Salimie Elda. Juja dem unyakach. Wele yugi nesayaga. Akonde yugi nene gula lego chama. Wele yugi ni wuyu mali. Adeka engineer. Wanu wonge wasi. Wanu wonge wasi. Lizzie Salimie Edwin Dola. Kenonge uchochezi kulokwala. Kenonge uchochezi. Akone wonge midomo mingi. Wanu wonge midomo mingi. Wanu wachodo mana teach. Steve Rapolo. Wanu wachodo mana teach. Yuma woyongo tulebetu. Wapi Clinton Adwa. Yuma woyongo tulebetu. Sipinagi walongo. Sipinagi walero. Sipinagi yae. Sipinagi walongo. Sipinagi walongo.
Hello, and welcome back to the Blue Space, where bold ideas meet Africa's future. My name is Susan Chuguna. Let's talk infrastructure, not just energy and roads, but the engine of industrialization, the backbone of our digital economies.
agents, our candidates. I will want to echo the sentiments of our Dean of Trainees. Indeed, you've exuded maturity in this exercise. It has been calm and you've been very patient. There was a delay. We experienced some delayed at the beginning of the exercise, but all the same, that is why the time was extended. Instead of ending at 3, it has had to end at 5 o'clock. I must say, I know some of us are demotivated due to the fact that there are certain positions that were not contested. But at the same time, we've taken note of it, and we will, in due course, an action will be taken, and we will see how those positions will be occupied. But I want to remind all of us that even nationally, there are certain clearances that are done. Even nationally, you're not just given that position in a silver platter. There are certain procedures that one must undergo and be confirmed to have met the minimum threshold for you to become a candidate. Okay? So for that reason, you have to encourage, and nothing is lost. Those positions will be occupied in due course. I hope that is enough assurance that something will be done. Are we together? Thank you. And for now, I want to allow us to go out there so that we announce the results. Today you're not giving them certificates. Okay. Oh, nasikia. To the Independent Electoral Commission of the Siaya National Polytechnic, the technical team, observers, agents, trainees, and the staff present. Good evening. I want to thank all of you for your participation and patience and cooperation throughout the voting process. As you are aware, the voting process was conducted electronically. This enabled automatic tallying of votes once the voting window closed, thereby ensuring accuracy, transparency, and integrity of the results. The election process experienced a delayed start due to technical challenges encountered during system setup. However, to uphold fairness and allow eligible trainees adequate opportunity to participate, the voting period was extended accordingly. We are satisfied that this adjustment safeguarded the credibility and inclusivity of the exercise. On behalf of the election committee, I congratulate all successful candidates and commend all contestants for their willingness to serve. Leadership is a collective responsibility, and today you have exercised your right to vote to elect leaders who will lead you in the next phase of your academic stay at the Siaya National Polytechnic. Finally, I wish to thank the technical team, the election officials, the observers, and all trainees for contributing to a peaceful and orderly electoral process. I will now proceed to announce the results. For the position of the Deputy President, where I thought I start from the lowest. I start with from the lowest, eh? Okay. For the position of the Senator, Building and Civil Engineering, Victor Omondi Odie. For the position of Building and Civil Engineering Department, Senator Peter Juma garnered 40 votes. I hereby declare Peter Juma duly elected as the Senator of Building and Civil Engineering Department. For the position of the Senator Mechanical Department, Calvin Odipo garnered 6 votes. I hereby declare Calvin Odipo duly elected as the Senator Mechanical Department. For the you may have to be flipping.
So all those ones that have been announced, stay elect, please, we are asking you to rise up. We come over here so that you can see you. Please come over as we continue announcing the results.
For the position of Liberal Senator Liberal Department, Esther Achieng garnered 14 votes. I hereby declare Esther Achieng duly elected as the Senator Liberal Department. For the position of ICT Department, Felix Juma garnered 5 votes. I hereby declare Felix Juma duly elected as the Senator ICT Department. For the position of Hospitality and Tourism, there were 2 candidates. Fidel Otieno garnered 54 votes. There were 2. Esther Atieno garnered 61 votes. Hello? Okay. For the position of Hospitality and Tourism Department Senator, George Oduor garnered 54 votes, and Omondi Sela garnered 61 votes.
In a total cast, in votes, in a total.
So The other one was well written, eh? Okay. For the position of Senator Hospitality and Tourism Department, there were two candidates. George Oduor garnered 54 votes. Omondi Sela garnered 7 votes. I therefore hereby declare George Oduor duly elected as the Senator of Hospitality and Tourism Department. For the position of Fashion Design and Cosmetology Department, Stanislaus Anyanga garnered 24 votes. I hereby declare Stanislaus Anyanga the duly elected Senator of Fashion Design and Cosmetology Department. For the position of Health Science Department, Senator, Doreen Otieno garnered 33 votes. I hereby do declare Doreen Otieno duly elected as the Senator, Health Science Department. For the position of Senator Applied Science Department, Andisi Veronica garnered 17 votes. I hereby declare Andisi Veronica duly elected as the Senator Applied Science Department. Electrical Department, Joseph Otieno garnered 21 votes. I hereby declare Joseph Otieno the duly elected Senator for the Electrical Department. For the position of Female Hostels Governor, Makori Annette garnered 232 votes. I therefore hereby declare Makori Annette the duly elected Ladies Hostel Governor. For the position of Cabinet Secretary of Sports and Creative Arts, Alfred Otieno garnered 208 votes. I therefore hereby declare Alfred Otieno duly elected as the Cabinet Secretary Sports and Creative Arts, CS. For the position of Cabinet Secretary Education, there were two candidates. Stacy Okello garnered 132 votes. Samuel Otieno Omondi garnered 50 votes. I therefore hereby declare Stacy Okello the Cabinet Secretary of Education. For the position of the Cabinet Secretary Finance, there were two candidates. Christopher Waringa and Charles Omondi. Christopher Waringa garnered 51 votes. Charles Omondi garnered 181 votes. I therefore hereby declare Charles Omondi the duly elected Cabinet Secretary for Finance. For the position of the Secretary General, Cliff Omondi is hereby declared the duly elected Cabinet Secretary General. For the position of the women representative, Ngeso Oliver Adhiambo garnered 232 votes. Ngeso Oliver Adhiambo is hereby declared the duly elected women representative. And finally, for the position of the deputy president, Florence Awino garnered 232 votes. I hereby declare Florence Awino the duly elected deputy president. Thank you. And we are looking forward to having a team that will lead ably, just like your predecessors did. Congratulations. Hello? Can we have Florence give her maiden acceptance speech?
I'm Florence Awino Luea, a student from Siaya National Polytechnic, undertaking a course in nutrition and athletics level 6. The newly appointed deputy president of this institution. I'm so happy for you guys, and I promise to give you the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, allow us to thank Siaya National Polytechnic for having allowed ACTT Digital Media to document, to live stream the 2026 Siaya National Polytechnic student election. We have been live from yesterday during the debate, and we have been live the whole day today from the time the voting started, and it has just ended with the pronunciation of the winners. Thank you so much, our viewers from wherever you are. My name is Michael Olweng, the team leader, ACTT Digital Media. Till next time, see you, and may God bless you. Asanteni.
Younger.